Good morning! I'm here at the North Fork Trailhead, just outside Glen Haven, Colorado. And I'm going to be going for Lookout Mountain today. I'm going to be doing it from the south. I've done the mountain a few times before, but it was from the north. It's much easier from the north. I believe I'm looking at like around 6+ miles this way. Starting off here at 6:40, and I got to take it up this road for a little bit, up to the Bulwark Trailhead. There it is, Bulwark Ridge Trailhead. And this is the route that I'm going to be taking up today, starting at the North Fork Trailhead at about 7,800 feet. We're going to be going up the south side, and I believe it's about 6 miles out, and the elevation of Lookout Mountain is just over 10,600. So that's a pretty good hike. Looks like this is going to be a ticky one, which is cool because guess what? I already sprayed my legs down. I'm good to go. That's looking over at Triangle Mountain. There's actually a way you can bushwhack to the summit from the North Fork Trailhead. I've never tried it. I'm a little scared there might be too many ticks over there. I'm about a mile into the hike. Been hiking for about 30 minutes. And according to the GPS, I have come up approximately 700 feet. Boy, it's just a beautiful morning. And the wildflowers are out. Seeing all kinds of different ones. That's a beautiful shot of the mountains over there. Basically looking for a Meeker over to Howlett. And this is actually the Plan B hike today. I was originally going to go do Signal Mountain from Pingree Park and didn't have enough gas. Left the house with 4 bars. I was like, oh, I'm good. And then I got about 200 yards down the road and I went down to 3 bars and I was like, ooh, I might not be good. But then it was like 4:15 in the morning and I didn't know if I could get gas, so I was like, oh, let's just go for it. I was like, I'm going to turn around when I get to 2 bars no matter where I'm at. And got about up to Pennock Pass, drove for about 45 minutes, and then it dropped down to 2 bars, and I still had probably 20 more minutes to go to get to the trailhead, so I went ahead and turned around, went straight back to a gas station, and then I was like, I don't want to go driving up and down that dirt road again, because it's annoying, so I'm going to go for a Plan B hike. So, you know, this is going to be a pretty stiff hike in itself. I mean, I'm looking at similar stats. We're up here to the first trail split. Keep going straight right there. That's going to take you up to the Bulwark Ridge and Signal Mountain. And that sign says we've only come 1 mile. I don't know. My GPS says 1.6. And it looks like I've almost done 1,000 feet in elevation gain. But we're going to head off in this direction right now. I've never been over here before. And this is what I was afraid of. Pretty much as soon as I split off onto this trail, we started going straight downhill. And it doesn't look like we're going to be stopping anytime soon. So, I mean, this is a big down and up section. It's really going to add a lot to the elevation gain. Wow. Could this have just been a nice relaxing hike and I just could have coasted that last 1,800 feet over 4.5 miles? No, of course not. This trail's got to go straight down. I mean, I feel like I'm hiking down into a hole right now. After that last mile and 850-foot descent, I'm literally back down to 7,850 feet, which is just barely over what the trailhead elevation was. But I'm to the next trail split, where I need to take it to the left, over to the Donner Pass. Looks like 3 miles. And this is going to be the absolute lowest point. I can't get any lower unless I start digging. And as soon as I cross this water, we're going to be going straight up. After that nice, relaxing half mile of walking alongside the river, we're up here to the next trail split, where we're going to hop off the Miller Fork Trail, split off to the right here for another 2.5 miles, up to Donner Pass. We're up here to the next one. We're going to take a left 2 more miles up to Donner Pass, which I highly doubt that it's 2 miles. My map says it's 3.3. Looks more like 3.3. Just past that last trail split at an elevation of just under 8,400, which means we've got roughly 2,300 to the summit. Even though this is a really long trail, it's extremely beautiful back here. It's like super lush and green, lots of water. I actually kind of hope it is 3.3 miles to stretch that gain out, make it less steep. Because I can deal with this right here. This ain't bad. This is looking at where I've come from so far. That little guy right there is Triangle. So I was way over on that side of it, came up over that ridge, down to the water. I've been working my way back up now. I'm about 2 hours and 40 minutes into the hike. GPS shows me right at 4.9 miles. And I am almost up to 9,000 feet finally. Oh my goodness. It's taken quite a long time to get up to 9,000 feet, let me tell you. The rocks are picking up. This is starting to remind me of the Bulwark Ridge. It's just getting harder the higher we go. I almost feel like the trail's saying F you to me. What? We're still getting up there. I'm thinking another couple miles to the summit, and we're only at like 9,300, so we got to start going up here eventually. I finally broke 9,300 feet. That felt like it took forever, and I'm really seriously considering turning around and heading back because I've just got so much to do to get back. I'm starting to get tired. Skies are starting to get a little dark. Clouds are rolling in. I don't know. I just feel like it might be wise to turn around now. However, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. I at least want to see if I can get to the pass. Looks like it's just over another mile out. This is actually pretty mild going up to Donner Pass. It's just really long. According to my GPS, I'm about 6.8 miles into the hike, and I can believe that. I've tested the distance on that thing, and it seems to be pretty darn accurate. I mean, this is, I've been hiking for 3 hours and 45 minutes, so yeah, that sounds about right. I'm over 7.5 miles into the hike, and I'm getting ready to walk up onto Donner Pass. I mean, it's literally just right up here. At 4 hours and 10 minutes, 7.7 miles, about 3,000 feet of elevation gain, I'm up here, Donner Pass. And this is the way you want to go to the summit. Dunraven Trailhead 6 miles. Yeah, right, that is not accurate. Just like the last trail sign said it was 2 miles up to the pass, whoever made that sign's a complete goof. That's not what it is at all. I'm going to measure it on the way back down, and I bet you anything it's 3.5. And then looking over in this direction, that's the way I've done this mountain before, when you drop in from the north side. That's the easy way. I'm not even going to sit down up here at the pass. I'm going to keep it moving. I'm getting the summit fever now. So, I've done this a few times. I'm looking at about 500 feet. That is the first one of these I've seen all day. The sign's hard to read, but it says another half mile to the summit. I think I'm gonna make it, guys. Nothing's gonna stop me now. Looking at maybe a quarter mile, 300 more feet of vertical elevation gain. And I'll be up there. And finally, I can see the true summit. We're up here. Summit, Lookout Mountain. There's the trip info, 8.6 miles, and check out my Garmin. I got a new case for it, and I put a tempered glass protector on the screen as well. That little bump sticking up way down there is Triangle Mountain. So if you guys remember where we started from Triangle Mountain, look how far I've come. So I thought that was Crystal Mountain right there, but it's not. That's just another sub-knob of Lookout Mountain. This one back here is Crystal. Just sitting up here on the summit of Lookout Mountain, and I'm enjoying this beautiful day. There's virtually no wind, which is amazing. I'm pretty tired. I'm just contemplating the way I want to head back. I want to try and avoid that 900-foot down and up section if I can, and I think I might have found a way. I'm going to take a left and head that way on out of the valley, pick up this dirt road, take that on down to the Dunraven Glade road, and then hike that back up to my car. It's going to be a little longer, but I think I'm only looking at maybe 300 feet of vertical gain instead of 900, so I'm going to try it. Plus it'll give me a chance to see a new part of the trail. Well, I've been sitting up here for a little while. However, it's approaching 12 o'clock, so it's time to go. It's time to head on back. I'm pretty sure it's going to rain on me, and my legs are pretty sore right now. I'm probably going to be walking like RoboCop tomorrow, but it's worth it. The glory is eternal. I made it back down to Donner Pass, and this sign right here says that it's 1 mile up to Lookout Mountain. I just measured it with my GPS, and I'm getting 0.8. So my GPS is definitely not overestimating these distances, I don't think. I just think all the signs out here are wrong. Starting back down the trail, and I'm glad this is relatively flat and easy for a few miles. And I'm going to measure this part too. This is the part that the sign said was 2 miles to the next trail split. Okay, well, let's see. I left the trail split and my odometer said 9.4. So, is it really going to say 11.4? Or is it going to say more like 13? And I'm back down to the trail sign, and there's the proof that I know what I'm talking about. 12.8 on the odometer. We left down at 9.4. So let's do the math, guys. 9.4. That's 3.4 miles down to this point, not 2. How could you put 2 on the sign? I mean, this sign only has 2 jobs, and it's completely wrong. It's off by 1.5 miles. That's pathetic. Taking a little break off the side of the trail here. Probably picking up a bunch of ticks. However, I need to sit down for a moment, eat some food, recoup, do this last 3.5 miles or so. And my map shows that this section of trail is about 1 mile long, but what'd the trail sign say? 1/2. Why? Because it's wrong. They're all wrong. Don't trust any of the signs that you see out here. I just picked up a road, and I'm going to stay to the left on this thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, this GPS has saved me about 3 times today. where I was questioning where the trail went, and that thing got me right back on it. So it's really paying off. Just came up a little 200-foot section, so I can add that to the totals. Just went from 7,700 to 7,900. Actually, looking at these roads that I have to walk down, they're really, really windy. So I think there's a little more length in there than I'm actually thinking there is. So maybe 3 miles down. I don't know. I just ran out of water though, so I'm ready for this to be done. Yeah, I shouldn't have went this way. These roads absolutely suck. They're going up and down more than the trail. This sucks. This is turning out to be one of the worst hikes I've done in a while. I am not having fun anymore. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Walking up this mountain road the entire time. And it just keeps going up. Just came up another 500-foot section of road from 7,330 to 7,830. And it looks like right past this part of the road, I'm gonna go downhill again. I'm on my 18th mile, and guess what? I'm going uphill again. It's been pretty much uphill like the whole way back, I felt like. Got another 200-foot vertical section to put us at over 4,700 feet on the day. And there are the final stats. 18.6 miles. 9.5 hours. I'm done, y'all. I don't got much to say. I didn't really enjoy that, but I hope you did. And until the next one, peace.